Hello, everyone. It's Paul and Mike, and I'm going to kick this over here to Mike. Mike's going to go over some data from ATTOM here on foreclosure data here for July, and we'll just go over and kind of explain what's going on in the market here. I'll kick it over to you here, Mike.
All right, thanks, Paul. Yeah, they do a great monthly update here at ATTOM. So we're going to talk about the July 22 foreclosure report that they put out. The headline here is foreclosure activity drops 4% in July 22, but compared to what, I ask. So let's dive into the data here. The first thing we talk about is July data for kind of this paragraph here, July 22 U.S. foreclosure market report, where this actually shows that there was 30,000 and change U.S. properties with a foreclosure filing. So some kind of default notice was sent out, a scheduled auction or bank repo. And this number is down 4% from the previous month, so June of 22. However, when comparing to July of 21, this number is up 143%, which makes sense because the moratoriums ended, I believe, last August of 21. So inventory was extremely low this time last summer, and we're coming back to a more normal pipeline right now that we've experienced prior to 2020. So that's the foreclosure overall picture. Next, the article covers high states or states with high foreclosure rates. And the nationwide statistic is 1 in every 4,628 housing units had a foreclosure filing this past month. And the states with the highest are Delaware, New Jersey, Nevada, and South Carolina. Next, the article talks about foreclosure starts increase monthly in 21 states nationwide. So this is the front end of the process. This isn't the bank REO processing yet, where me and Paul focus on our opportunities for purchasing homes. This is the front end of the process where the defaults go out to people behind on 90 days on their mortgage. And lenders started the foreclosure process on 21,000 U.S. properties in July, down 4% from last month, but actually up 226% from a year ago. Again, makes sense given where we're at this time last summer. Paul, do you have anything to add so far along the way? Feel free to jump in.
Yeah, absolutely. Like a part of this is seasonal, and they feel it could be seasonal the time of year when, for whatever reason, foreclosure starts will be higher and when lower in the summer. I did read a little bit on that. That's kind of typical normal, but 4% is not really much of a change, really. I mean, looking at 226 from a year ago is just crazy, just because we had the moratorium last year going on. But we're getting into, I think, a more normal foreclosure market. Not normal like, early 2000s or even the middle 2015 area, but getting into a more normal market. We're going to have more and more inventory coming and more opportunities out there for sure.
Yeah. Let's jump down to the last section which is more on the REO side, where the banks actually take back the properties, and numbers decreased 5% from last month is the soundbite here. Lenders repossessed 3,000 and change U.S. properties through REOs in this past month in July, which is down 5% from last month, but actually up 27% from last year. And again, we're seeing that in the inventory on the different auction sites that we use. Comparing ourselves to this time last year. Yeah,
for sure. Definitely up on all of them.
Yep. And again, talking to folks in the industry, talking to the auction houses, we're continuing to see inventory creep up and up. Now, it was down month over month. However, the trend is it's going to continue to be on an increasing trend overall when you look at it several months in a row. Anything else, Paul, in this article? So I'm
looking at some of the ones where it's increasing. If you scroll down again, I noticed Hawaii was on there, right? Is that where they had a big increase? Hawaii's up 58%. And Hawaii, that's something to look at because it's a trend. That's a high-end market, right? That's a really high-end market. And the high-end markets are always hit first by downturns, right?
Yeah.
So you're seeing it happen now with Hawaii. And it's interesting, and Maryland's up 147%. That's a big number right there.
Yeah.
North Dakota, that's kind of surprising, right? Because that's more of a linear market. That one doesn't go up and down as much, but very interesting. Some of the numbers you're seeing there. Maryland, that one's eye-popping. So there could be huge opportunity coming up in Maryland over the next year or so.
Yeah. More inventory there popping up definitely so far from this 1 month of data.
And then look at Illinois. Going down there a little bit further, that they increased 359 REOs Pennsylvania 185, Ohio,
Wow.
Michigan, and New York, right? So you're
Yeah.
seeing where Illinois, and we are seeing a big slowdown in properties in the Illinois market, right? The ones we've
Yep.
got going on there, Mike. So that's a trend. Keep your eye on. Look for opportunities in Illinois, but go much lower with your offers with higher
Yeah.
inventory
And
there.
yeah, we're starting to see that in the bids coming down as well in Illinois in that market. So it looks like a state that on average is trending down a little bit with pricing.
Agreed.
All right. Well, folks, if you have any questions on this article, feel free to hit us up in the comments below and we'll answer your question.
Catch you guys in the next video.
See you.